So I have this box of random stuff, and I like to kind of pull stuff out of it to get some inspiration on tanks I might want to build. It's just different bits and bobs that I've collected that I thought looked cool, might have found in nature or ordered from somewhere. And I've had this for ages. It's an onyx egg, I think. It's not real, it's made of stone, marble maybe. And I thought this would be really cool to have in an enclosure. I have tons of leaves and various debris, so I'm hoping that maybe I can make a little nest looking thing for this to sit in, and it would look really cool in one of my new enclosures. Let's get the stuff out, do some experimenting and see how it goes. So I kind of have the feeling that this is going to be one of those things that in practice sounds easy enough, but I'm sure once I get going it's going to be proven wrong. You kind of think, well, if a little bird can do it, I'm definitely smarter than a bird, so I should be able to make a nest. I feel like even just having a starting point is going to be difficult. What I'm thinking, so I've got this lichen here. I think that makes a good little base layer. So if I can get it somehow nestled in this lichen and then try and weave these pine needles through it, maybe I can get some kind of structure to it. I think this is going to take longer than I thought as well. I imagine it's something I might have to keep adding to, and I'll probably have to use a hot glue gun just to stick some of the aspects together just so it holds. My other concern is this lichen looks cool, but I noticed in my other enclosures where I've used it, it tends to rot away once it gets wet. So when it's in a more humid environment, it does degrade and just dissolves. I don't know if that's due to the moisture or whether it's due to the isopods and springtails and stuff munching on it. It smells nice though. Yeah, the plan is we'll get a little nest structure, have the egg sitting in it, and then we can have a bit of a canopy over the top in the enclosure for our residents to hang from. This is probably going to take me some time, so let's activate a bit of a time lapse. Right, I'm feeling positive so far. I think that looks really good actually. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm not sure how I'm going to get the egg to stand in the nest properly, so I want it to be central, but we'll keep going. I'll try and add some more elements to it, see how things develop. Now, these ones are too long I think, so we'll shorten them down and see if we can just kind of start threading them through the lichen. Okay, so my nest is complete. It's actually come out a lot better than I thought it would as well. So we're almost ready. I've put some bits of twisted hazel in the enclosure now, just to have a bit of an arch over the top of where the egg's gonna sit. We need something on the bottom layer as well, just to liven that up a bit. And I'm just thinking put some heavy leaf litter down, see how that looks. Alright, leaf litter's in, that's looking good. Let's get our egg inside and see if it needs anything else. Okay, that's not too bad. I do feel like the nest is just kind of blending into everything else now. It's not quite as prominent as I wanted it, so I'm just going to try a few other things. I put a bit of wood at the bottom for the nest to rest on, which I think actually looks better. It separates the nest off a little bit from the rest of the enclosure and the stuff on the ground. So I think that is pretty much done. I'm not going to put anything in it just yet because I want to see how that lichen settles. So we'll let the tank cycle and get used to all the new stuff in there. And then we'll decide what lucky mantis is going to have this as his new home. And that's everything for today. Stay tuned to see who we're going to pop in this new enclosure. But as always, stay safe. Thanks for taking the time out of your day to watch this video, and I'll see you on the next one.